Assalamu alaikum. I am Muhammad Ali Hassan, Senior Lecturer, Department of Mathematics, Milestone College. I hope that student you are well. I am also well. Today I will discuss about differentiation CQ2. It's important question for your exam. So let's go, student. Look at the board. Student, CQ2. Here function of f of x equals to 1 by x. Question number A. Find the derivative of x to the power sine inverse x with respect to x. And question number B. If y equals to f of x, then find yn. Yn means n time differentiation. And question number C. Determine the abscissa of the point of the curve y equals to x to the power 4 f of x minus 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, in which the tangents subtends the angles in equal to each other with 2 axes. So student, start now question number A. Here question number A, ddx of x to the power sine inverse x. So student, using differentiation formula, already you have learned ddx of u to the power v. U is a function of x, v is a function of x. So student, you have learned ddx of u to the power v. Here u is a function of x, v is a function of x. Now we know that u to the power v, then v by eu ddx of eu plus ln eu ddx of v. This is formula. So using this formula, and here u is a x and sine inverse x is v. So using this formula, student, here u is x and v is sine inverse x. So using this formula, u to the power v, v means sine inverse x, then second bracket v by u, v is sine inverse x, by u, u is x, and ddx of u, u means x, and formula plus, then ln u means ln x, ddx of v, v means sine inverse x. So attention please student, using this formula, I say again, u to the power v, v by u ddx of u plus ln u ddx of sine inverse x. Here sine inverse x is v and u is x. So student, next line we can write x to the power sine inverse x and sine inverse x by x. We know that ddx of x is 1, ddx of x is 1, and plus ln x into, we know that student, ddx of sine inverse x, using differentiation formula, we know that ddx of sine inverse x is 1 by root over 1 minus x squared. So student, result will be x to the power sine inverse x, sine inverse x by x plus ln x by 1 by root over 1 minus x squared. I hope that student, you are clear. Question number B. Given f of x equals to 1 by x, and if y equals to f of x, then find yn. Yn means n times differentiation, it is denoted by yn. Now here given, student, given y equals to f of x, now putting the value of f of x, so y equals to 1 by x. So we have y equals to x to the power minus 1. Now differentiating with respect to x, so ddx of y and ddx of x to the power minus 1. So student, here ddx of y, we can write y1 and minus 1 x to the power minus 1 using formula ddx of x to the power n means n into x to the power n minus 1. So take it to the power first position, x to the power minus 1 minus 1. So student, we can write here minus 1 whole to the power 1 x to the power minus 2 x to the power minus 2. So student, here minus 1 whole to the power 1 and here 1 is factorial 1 x to the power minus 1 plus 1 x to the power minus 1 plus 1. You have learned student factorial 1 equals to 1. So we can write 1 equals to factorial 1. Now again student, here again differentiating with respect to x, 2 times differentiation. So ddx of y1 equals to ddx, constant take it to the first position, minus 1 ddx of x to the power minus 2. Now ddx of y1, we can write y2, 2 times differentiation, it is denoted by y2. You have learned student ddx of y1 equals to y2. Then minus 1 and using formula x to the power n. So take it to the first position of minus 2 and x to the power minus 2 minus 1. Now student, here y2 equals to minus 1 into minus 2 x to the power minus 3. Then we can write minus 1 means minus 1 whole square. Here minus and minus 1, so minus 1 whole square. And we can write 1 into 2 x to the power 3. We can write 3 is 2 plus 1. So student, here next line y2 equals to minus 1 whole square, and you have learned student 1 into 2 equals to factorial 2. Factorial 2 means 1 into 2. Now we have 1 into 2 is factorial 2 x to the power minus 2 plus 1. So student, here y2 equals to minus 1 whole to the power 2. Here suffix 2, so minus 1 whole to the power 2, then factorial 2 x to the power 2 plus 1. Here 2 and here 2 and here 2 and here 2. Similarly, again differentiating with respect to x, third time differentiation. So differentiating with respect to x, so ddx of y2 equals to minus 1 minus 2 ddx of x to the power minus 3. So student, we can write here ddx of y2 equals to y3. You have learned student ddx of y2 equals to y3. Then minus 1 minus 2, take it to the first position using formula, using differentiate formula. So minus 3 x to the power minus 3 minus 1. Then we can write here minus 1 whole to the power cube, because minus 1 minus 1 minus, so minus 1 whole to the power cube, and 1 2 3. Then x to the power minus 4. So student, we can write y3 equals to here minus 1 whole cube, here minus 1 whole cube, and you have learned student 1 into 2 into 3 equals to factorial 3. we know that factorial 3 equals to 1, 2 into 3. So 1, 2, 3, we can write factorial 3 and x to the power minus 3 plus 1. So student, attention please, here's a 3 times differentiation, so minus 1 whole to the power 3 and factorial 3 and x to the power 3 plus 1. Here 3 and here 3, here 3 and here 3. So similarly, we can write student n time differentiation. It is denoted by n times differentiation with denoted by n time differentiation. It is denoted by yn equals to minus 1 whole to the power n. Here 3, so minus 1 whole to the power 3. Similarly, here yn minus 1 whole to the power n. Here factorial 3, so yn is factorial n, and x to the power minus n plus 1. So student, attention please, here 3 times differentiation, so here 3 and 3 factorial 3 x to the power 3 plus 1. So n time differentiation, here n factorial n x to the power n plus 1. So student, yn means n time differentiation, we have minus 1 whole to the power n factorial n x to the power minus n plus 1. So required result. I hope that student you are clear. Student, question number C. Given f of x equals to 1 by x, so determine the abscissa of the point of the curve y equals to x to the power 4 f of x minus 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, in which the tangent subtends the angles unequal to each other with 2 axes. So student, attention please and look at the board. Now given f of x equals to 1 by x, so here given y equals to x to the power 4 f of x minus 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. Now student, putting the value of f of x, here f of x is 1 by x, so we have y equals to x to the power 4 1 by x minus 3x squared minus twice x plus 1. Here x and x to the power 4 cancel, then we get y equals to x cube minus 3x squared minus twice x plus 1. So student, here differentiating with respect to x. Now differentiating with respect to x, so ddx of y equals to ddx of x cube minus 3 ddx of x squared minus 2 ddx of x and ddx of 1. So student, we have we know that ddx of y equals to dy dx. So we can write dy dx equals to, using formula, differentiating formula, ddx of x is x cube equals to 3x to the power 3 minus 1, then 3 into 2x to the power 2 minus 1, and minus 2. We know that ddx of x, using differentiating formula, ddx of x is 1 and ddx of constant is 0. So next line student, here ddx of y equals to 3x squared minus 6x minus 2. 3x squared, so we have dy dx equals to 3x squared minus 6x minus 2. Student, according to question, since the tangents make equal angle with two axes. So slope will be dy dx equals to plus minus tan 45 degree. So attention please student, since the tangents make equal angle with two axes. So slope will be dy dx. We know that dy dx means slope equals to plus minus tan 45 degree, because tangent make equal angle with two axes. So their slope will be dy dx equals to plus minus tan 45 degree. Now student, we know that tan 45 degree equals to, or dy dx equals to plus minus 1. Student, using calculator, tan 45 degree equals to 1. Now putting the value of dy dx, here dy dx equals to 3x squared minus 6x minus 2 equals to plus minus 1. Student, attention please, here putting the value of dy dx equals to 3x squared minus 6x minus 2, and right side will be plus minus 1. Then taking positive sign, then find the value of x is abscissa, and again taking negative sign, then find the value of x. Taking positive sign, we get so we have 3x squared minus 6x minus 2 equals to 1. 1 is a positive sign. Now take it to the left side, all expression 6x minus 2 then minus 1 equals to 0. So right side will be 0, or 3x squared minus 6x minus 3 equals to 0. Now dividing all expression by 3, dividing both sides by 3, then we get x squared minus 2x minus 1 equals to 0. Now find the value of x. So student, we have x equals to, it is quadratic equation. We know that x equals to minus b. Here b is minus 2 and a is 1 and c is minus 1. So we know that student, ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. It is quadratic equation. So x equals to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by twice a. So using this formula, here minus b means minus 2, plus minus root over b square, b is minus 2, b square minus 4a is 1, c is minus 1 by twice a is 1. Using quadratic formula, x equals to minus b is minus 2, minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by twice a. Then simplify, 2 minus minus will be plus, root over 4 plus 4 plus 4 by 2. So student, here 2 plus minus root over 8 by 2. Then using calculator, so plus minus 2 root 2 by 2. So value of x equals to, here taking, or x equals to, taking common 2 from numerator, then we can write 1 plus minus root 2 by 2, or 2 cancel. So x equals to 1 plus minus root 2. So value of x equals to 1 plus minus root 2. So attention please student, I say again, here taking positive sign, then we have x equals to 1 plus minus root 2. This is abscissa. Taking negative sign we get, taking negative sign we get, so 3x squared minus 6x minus 2 equals to minus 1. Now take it to the left side, all expression, 6x minus 2 minus minus will be plus, right side will be 0. So 3x squared minus 6x minus 1 equals to 0. So student, we can write this equation minus 6 into x plus minus 1 equals to 0. This is quadratic equation. So using formula x equals to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by twice a. So using formula student, here x equals to minus b. Here b means minus 6, a is 3 and c is minus 1. Here a, b and c. So using formula minus b, b is minus 6, then formula plus minus root over b squared minus 4, a is 3 and c is minus 1 by twice a means 3. So student, here using formula x equals to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by twice a. So next line student, here minus minus will be plus, root over 36 plus 12 by 6. So student, here 6 plus minus root over 48 by 6. So again here x equals to 6 plus minus, now using calculator root over 48 equals to 4 root over 3. Using calculator root over 48 we can write 4 root over 3 by 6. So student, here taking common 2 from numerator, then we get 3 plus minus 2 root 3 by 6. So 2 and 6 are cancelled, then 3. So student, x equals to 3 plus minus 2 root over 3 by 3. Then we have 3 by 3 plus minus 2 root over 3. Then we can write x equals to 1, 3 cancel, so 1. And root 3 and 3 cancel, so we have 3. So we have 2 root over 3. So student, result will be, required result x equals to required result x equals to 1 plus minus root 2 and 1 plus minus 2 by root 3. This is required abscissa. So required abscissa equals to 1 plus minus root 2 and 1 plus minus 2 by root 3. I hope that student you are clear. It is important question for your exam. So see you again next class. Allah Hafiz.